Have you ever felt vulnerable, exposed to the storms of life? Like a tiny boat tossed on a vast, unpredictable ocean? In those moments, we all search for an anchor, a safe harbor, something or someone to shield us from the relentless waves. Today, I want to talk about the most powerful shield you could ever have, God Himself. Picture a serene morning. The first golden rays of sunlight break through the darkness, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink. There's a stillness, a profound peace that settles over the world. This isn't just a beautiful sunrise. It's a daily reminder of a divine presence, a quiet promise that you are not alone. It's in this quiet moment that we can begin to understand the concept of God as our protector, our fortress, our ever-present shield. The Bible is filled with powerful imagery of God as a shield. In Psalm 18, David declares, "The Lord is my rock, my fortress and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold." Think about what a shield does. In ancient times, a warrior would never go into battle without one. It was their first line of defense, designed to deflect arrows, block sword strikes, and protect their very life. It wasn't just a piece of metal or wood. It was their confidence, their means of survival. When the Bible says God is our shield, it's not speaking in mere metaphors. It's a profound spiritual truth. This isn't a physical shield you can see or touch, but it's far more real and infinitely more powerful. It's a spiritual covering that protects our hearts, our minds, and our spirits from the attacks we face every day. What are these attacks? They are the arrows of doubt, the swords of fear, the crushing weight of anxiety, and the piercing words of negativity and discouragement. Imagine yourself in prayer. As you pour out your heart, visualize a brilliant, unbreakable light forming around you. This light is the presence of God. It's not a barrier that isolates you from the world, but a protective layer that filters what comes in. It repels the negativity, the fear, and the lies that the world throws at you. It allows love, truth, and peace to flow through, strengthening you from the inside out. This is the promise of divine protection. It's a promise that no matter what battle you're facing, you don't face it with your own limited strength. You are covered by the Almighty. So, how does this spiritual shield work in our daily lives? It's not a magic charm that makes all our problems disappear. Life will still have its challenges. You'll still face difficult conversations, stressful deadlines, unexpected setbacks, and moments of profound sadness. The difference is how you face them. With God as your shield, you approach these challenges not with panic, but with a deep-seated peace. Think of a student facing a daunting exam. The fear of failure can be paralyzing, but when they lean on their faith, they can study diligently and then enter the exam hall with a calm heart, trusting that they've done their part and the outcome is in God's hands. The shield of faith doesn't write the answers for them, but it guards their mind from the anxiety that would cloud their thinking. Or consider a parent navigating the complexities of raising children in today's world. The worries are endless, but by trusting in God's protection over their family, they can parent from a place of wisdom and love, not fear. They can make decisions with courage, knowing they are guided and supported. The shield deflects the what-ifs and allows them to focus on being present and loving. Let's look at the workplace. You might encounter office politics, an unreasonable boss, or the pressure to compromise your values. It's easy to become bitter, resentful, or to feel defeated. But when you actively remember that God is your shield, you can interact with grace. You can stand firm in your integrity without becoming aggressive. You can face criticism without letting it destroy your self-worth. Your identity isn't in your job title or your performance review. It's in being a child of God, and that is something no one can take from you. That is the strength the shield provides. This strength isn't something we have to muster up on our own. It's a gift we receive when we choose to trust. It's a daily choice. It's waking up in the morning and saying, "God, be my shield today." It's pausing in the middle of a stressful moment to breathe and remember His presence. It's ending the day in gratitude, thanking Him for His protection, whether you saw it in a big way or simply felt it as a quiet peace in your soul. Genesis 15 verse 1 says, "After this, the word of the Lord came to Abram in a vision. 'Do not be afraid, Abram. I am your shield, your very great reward.'" This was a promise made thousands of years ago, but it is just as true for you and me today. Notice the wording, "I am your shield." He doesn't just give you a shield, he is the shield. It's his very character, his nature, to protect, to cover, to defend his children. When you feel weak, he is your strength. When you feel lost, he is your guide. When you feel afraid, he is your fortress. And when you feel attacked from all sides, he is your shield. This truth changes everything. It transforms our perspective from one of vulnerability to one of security. It doesn't mean we become reckless, but it means we can live with courage. We can take risks for the right reasons. We can love generously. We can dream big, because we know that our ultimate security doesn't depend on our circumstances, but on the unchanging character of our God. Think about the feeling of being truly safe. Maybe it was as a child, held in the arms of a loving parent during a thunderstorm. The thunder would crash, the lightning would flash, but in those arms, you knew you were okay. That is a small taste of the security God offers. He invites us to rest in his protection, to let his presence be the safe space where our weary souls can find refuge. So, how do we practically lift this shield of faith each day? It starts with connection. Through prayer, we communicate our fears and receive his peace. Through reading the Bible, we remind ourselves of his promises and his faithfulness throughout history. Through fellowship with other believers, we are encouraged and strengthened by each other's faith. These aren't religious chores. They are the ways we actively engage with our protector. Every time you choose forgiveness over bitterness, you are lifting the shield. Every time you choose hope over despair, you are lifting the shield. Every time you choose to speak truth and life instead of negativity, you are lifting the shield. It is an active, ongoing partnership. We choose to trust, and he provides the protection. As we conclude, let's return to that image of the sunrise. See it rising over a vast mountain range. The mountains are strong, ancient, and unmoving. The sun is powerful, bringing light and life to the world. This is a picture of God's protection. It is both strong and gentle, constant and life-giving. It was there yesterday, it is here today, and it will be there tomorrow. No matter what darkness you may be facing in your own life, the sun will rise again. Hope is on the horizon. The promise of God's protection is not a distant dream. It is a present reality for all who would accept it. You do not have to face your battles alone and unarmed. You have a shield, an unbreakable, divine shield. His name is the Lord. I encourage you today, whatever you are facing, to consciously and prayerfully ask God to be your shield. Visualize his light surrounding you. Remind yourself of his promises, and then walk forward into your day, not in fear, but with the quiet confidence of someone who knows they are protected by the King of the universe. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, please consider sharing it with someone who might need to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content to encourage you on your journey of faith. Go in peace and walk in courage.